Most people think motivation is about feeling inspired, watching videos, waiting for the right mood. Dead wrong. Mentally strong people don't rely on motivation. They build systems that make motivation irrelevant. You wait to feel ready. They act before they feel anything. And that's why they win. I'm about to show you the 10 most powerful motivation traits mentally strong people use every day. By the end of this, you won't need motivation anymore. Chapter 1. Identity over emotion. Most people think motivation comes from feelings. Wrong. Feelings are unstable. They change every hour. Psychologist James Clear explains this clearly. Behavior follows identity, not emotion. Average person says, "I'll work when I feel motivated." Mentally strong person says, "I'm the type of person who works." Period. No debate, no negotiation. You don't need motivation to brush your teeth. Why? Identity. You are someone who does it. Same principle. But here's the problem, though. Even if you fix your identity, you'll still quit when things get hard. That's where the second trait comes in. Chapter 2. Pain tolerance. Most people avoid discomfort. Wrong strategy. Mentally strong people train discomfort. Research from Stanford shows that people who reinterpret stress as useful perform better under pressure. Average person sees pain leads to stops. Mentally strong person sees pain leads to signal of growth. Gym hurts? Good. Studying feels hard? Perfect. That's the brain rewiring. They don't chase pleasure. They chase progress. But here's the problem, though. You can tolerate pain, but still waste time. Chapter 3. Ruthless focus. You think multitasking works? Wrong! University of California found it takes 23 minutes to refocus after distraction. You check your phone every 5 minutes. Do the math. You never actually focus. Mentally strong people eliminate noise. No notifications, no random scrolling, no nonsense. Cal Newport calls it deep work. Long, uninterrupted focus. That's where real progress happens. But here's the problem, though. Focus without direction is useless. Chapter 4. Clear targets. Most people have vague goals. Get better. Be successful. That's useless. Mentally strong people define targets clearly, specific, measurable, immediate. Edwin Locke's goal-setting theory proves this. Clear goals increase performance dramatically, not study more. Instead, complete 20 practice questions in 30 minutes. Now your brain has direction. Now you move. 2 traits down. Hit subscribe before you forget. We fix weak motivation here. One more thing. Even with goals, most people still fail. Why? Chapter 5. Discipline automation. Most people rely on willpower. Big mistake. Willpower is limited. Roy Baumeister proved this with ego depletion. You run out of discipline fast. Mentally strong people remove decisions. Same time, same place. Same routine, no thinking, just execution. Wake up to work, no debate. You don't argue with habits. You follow them. But here's the problem, though. Habits take time to build. What keeps them going? Chapter 6. Internal validation. Most people need praise. Likes, approval, that's weak. Mentally strong people validate themselves. They don't care if anyone notices. They track progress internally. Psychologists call this intrinsic motivation. It's stronger, more stable. You work because you want to improve, not because someone is watching. That's power. But here's the problem, though. Even strong people lose momentum sometimes. Chapter 7. Fast recovery. Failure happens, always. Most people fail once leads to quit. Mentally strong people fail leads to adjust leads to continue. Angela Duckworth calls this grit. Persistence over time. They don't dwell. They don't overthink. They move. Fast. Failure isn't the end. It's feedback. But here's the problem, though. You can recover fast, but still move slowly overall. Chapter 8. Action bias. Most people overthink everything. Plan more. Delay more. Mentally strong people act fast. Jeff Bezos calls it high-velocity decision-making. Make a decision. Move. Adjust later. Speed beats perfection. Always. Thinking doesn't build results. Action does. But here's the problem, though. You can act fast and still burn out. Chapter 9. Energy control. Motivation isn't just mental. It's physical. Sleep, nutrition, movement. All of it matters. Research shows sleep directly affects cognitive performance and emotional control. You skip sleep leads to your discipline drops. Mentally strong people protect their energy. They don't rely on caffeine and luck. They manage their system. Body fuels the brain, always. But here's the problem, though. Even with energy, focus, discipline, something is still missing. Chapter 10. Long-term vision. Most people quit because they think short-term. They want results now. Mentally strong people think years ahead. Delayed gratification. The Stanford marshmallow experiment proved this decades ago. People who delay rewards succeed more in life. Simple. They see the bigger picture. Today's struggle equals tomorrow's advantage. That's what keeps them going when motivation disappears. And it will disappear. Always does. Here's the truth. Motivation is unreliable. Systems are not. Mentally strong people don't feel more motivated than you. They just built a structure that makes quitting harder than continuing. That's the difference. But here's the problem, though. Even if you build these traits, if your environment is full of distractions, bad habits, and weak triggers, you'll still lose. That's why I made this video breaking down how to completely rewire your environment so discipline becomes automatic. It's almost unfair. Watch it next.